welcome to this vlog. I wanted to first talk about my shop, which I've never really spoken about before, so you might have been a bit confused as to why I'm doing all these things. So I'm opening an Etsy shop, hopefully, fingers crossed, in the second week of August, and I'm going to be selling things like clay pins, which I'm going to show you how I make today, and birthday cards, and yeah, and then in the future hopefully I'll get prints and stickers, because that's the main goal, because everyone loves stickers and I love stickers. And I also wanted to talk about my Instagram. So on my Instagram I show all the spreads that I do for journaling, and I put some photos of the products that I'm going to be selling in my shop. And yeah, I'm going to put a link in the description to my Instagram, so check it out if you're interested in journaling or any of these things that I go through today and you want to see photos of them. So yeah, I'm going to get on with the packing these envelopes now, these cards, and also reorganizing my washi box, which is going to be fun because I recently outgrew, I have too many washi tapes, but I recently outgrew my old washi tape box, so I need to repack them into a new box, so I'll record that too. I have all my washi tapes in this really large tray full of washi tapes. So, and then I have my new exciting organizer, and I'm gonna just fill each drawer, put this to one side. I'm going to fill each drawer with washi tapes and try and have a reasoning for why each is in each one. But we'll see if I actually do that. So, or I might just do it randomly because I'm lazy. Hi guys, this is Voiceover Maya. I'm going to go through now the whole process of making my pins. So I use a Fimo clay, which is a baking clay. It's not air drying, and I bake it in the oven at 110 for 30 minutes, so it doesn't take very long. And then I break off a little bit of clay and roll it out and knead it a little bit, because sometimes it can be quite hard, so I try and get it a bit softer. And then I put all my pins out in front of me to reference the shapes, to make sure that each pin is a similar size. Yeah, so I put all my pins there, and then I start rolling them out using all different things that I find. So pens, pencils, anything with a smooth surface, and I use it as a rolling pin. And then I use a Stanley knife to cut the pin shapes, and I use, like, well, you'll see in a minute, I use a paintbrush to make my loaf pin. And here I'm making 4 of each type of pin, and then I'm going to bake them and paint them for my shop. So you can use anything to shape your pins. It doesn't have to be professional modelling tools, it doesn't matter, you can use anything you find really. And yeah, so I'm going to leave you with this clip of me moulding my pins, and then we're going to bake them. guys, it's now the next day and the camera's a bit, there we go. It's now the next day and I'm going to bake my pins. Here are all the clay pins that I moulded last night, and I baked them for 30 minutes at 110 degrees, and then I let them cool in the oven while the oven's off. If you can hear noise in the background, it's my washing machine making noises. So yeah, I'm going to bake these pins and then later on in the day we'll paint them. I think I'm going to take you along. I've got a barbecue later today, so I think I'm going to take you along to that. So yeah. Hi guys, it's a new day and I woke up with the urge to paint. So I doodled some mushrooms and some flowers, and I used watercolour paper and my gouache paint set, and I painted some of the mushroom heads and the mushrooms themselves, and then I used watercolour pencils, which I think is such a good combination, to do the rest of the detailing. So yeah, I'm going to leave this clip of me painting, and if you get bored, there's some chill music in the background. So enjoy. After I painted, I got a bit excited and I forgot to film, and I painted my pins. I use acrylic paint, and this is what the pins look like when they've got their first layer of paint on them. When I paint the stars and the eggs, I have to use quite a lot of white paint beforehand because the acrylic paint isn't opaque enough. So I've done that, and then I go in with the detailing. So I use my other pins as a reference, and then I use a thin paintbrush to paint the detailing on the leaves and all the other detailing on my pins. And then at the very end, when I finish that, I use a white Posca marker to do the highlights and the white seeds of the strawberry. So as you can see here, I pull off the pin and I start painting off camera, which is great, but later on you'll see the detailing going on and how I paint each pin. once the pins are finished drying, and I leave them to dry for quite a while, I use a Fimo glaze to glaze the pins, and this is an air drying glaze. It takes about 20 minutes to be dry to the touch, but for 24 hours it takes to fully dry. So usually I leave a day in between glossing them and then sticking the pin backs on. So I use the blue tack and push the pins down on the table again, and then I just glaze them, and it comes with a little attachment, a little paintbrush attachment, so I just glaze them like that. And it's not hard, it's quite easy to do, but you have to make sure that the paint on the pins are completely dry, because I have ruined and smudged some pins before. Once the pins have dried for a day after they've had a glaze, I stick the pin backings on. So I bought some industrial glue from Amazon, and I simply dot a small amount of glue on the back of each pin, and I let it dry for like a few seconds so it's tacky. I don't know if that does anything, but in my mind it does, so I do it anyway. And then I use the pin backings and I stick them on in the center of the pin. I leave them to dry overnight in this position so that I know that they're firmly stuck on there. Hi guys, it's been a few days since I made the pins, painted them and put my pin backings on. The only thing left now is put them onto the backing card and to just do the final packaging things. But I went shopping and I wanted to show you a few things that I bought. So I got these washi tapes, but they're little petals inside, so you can see they're like petals, and then you pull one off by the tab there, and each individual sticker is a petal. So that was really cool. And then I got piping bags for my cakes, and then I got I think these are colour erase pencils, I think, but I'm not sure. Let's open them and have a look. Oh wow, they really are. So yeah, they're a set. Oh, they're just pencils. They're a set of pencils. I thought they were different colours, but they're just pencils. Well, that's great. I just bought a pack of pencils. And what else did I get? Some correction tape, because we all need some correction tape for our journaling. So I got that. And then I'm going to show you how I put my backings on all those things with my pins. So what I do is I get my pin backing, place it in the center of my card, and then I get the pin, and with a washi tape behind it, I simply pierce it through, and then I get my pin backing and pop it on, and that's it. And then I do that for all my pins. Hi guys, I've planned loads of cooking today and I want to show you how I make my strawberry and peach iced tea. So first I use green tea bags. They're lemon green tea bags, so I use those. Then I boil the kettle. So I boil the kettle, my tea bags in there, and I fill it up quite a lot because it's 2 tea bags. So it makes about that much. And I leave this out to cool on the side. And then here I've chopped some peaches and some strawberries. I know it looks like a lot, but I like to do this when my strawberries and peaches are going off. Then what I do is I put the gas on, put all my chopped strawberries and peaches into the bowl, this one, into the pot. And then I add my sugar. So I like to add this equal parts fruit and sugar, and I know it's a lot of sugar, but it's gonna taste really nice. So I just kind of pour it in. And then just stir that all together. And quite quickly the strawberries and peaches will start releasing the juices and the sugar will slowly dissolve. So yeah, I put the heat on low and I just let it go for as long as it needs to until there's like a thicker syrup that forms. So it looks like this at the moment. And yeah, just let it stir, don't let the sugar burn, just let all the juices release. After a while, the sugar syrup should turn the colour of the strawberries. So if you can see, it's not very appetizing, but I promise it's going to come out good in the end. So just keep going until everything's really mushed up really. So the peaches and the strawberries are really mushed and the syrup has changed colour significantly to the colour of the fruit. So if you use peaches, sometimes it won't change colour, just peaches, because peaches are white inside. When you use strawberries, it's like a good indicator of when it's done. So I just keep stirring and I let it go for a bit longer. I think our peach and strawberry syrup is done. You can see it's changed colour completely, and most of the peach and the strawberries kind of disintegrated. So yeah, just turn the heat off and I just let it cool off the heat. And while we're waiting, the iced tea is cooling, the tea is cooling and the syrup is cooling. I got some post and I thought I'd show you. So it's from Perry Park Art Co. and it's a little shop on Etsy and the stuff is so cute, so I thought I'd open it and show you. I got this sticker sheet. I think it's a bread sticker sheet. A little memo sheet, and this is her details if anyone was interested. And then I think the last thing in here is a sticker. Oh, that's a cute sticker. Yeah, and that's what I got. I went for a walk and this is the really pretty forest I ended up in. So this is the end of the vlog. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.